Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Pull Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright, so look, for this one, I want to touch on this situation I had on the block one time, right? Crazy shit. So basically, me and the homies on my block, we was our own crew. Now, all of this shit started back when we was like 7, 8, 9 years old, no lie. My whole neighborhood was already divided at that point when we was kids. We all had our little crews. We all did our own little thing. So by the time we turned about 10, 11, we started putting names on our cliques. So one of the cliques, it was three different cliques in my hood. You had BCB, you had Fam First, and you had the Block Boys, which was me and my crew. So it was three different crews in my hood. My hood is, let me see, east to west is a mile, and north to south is a mile. Evergreen to Lasher is a mile, 7 Mile to 8 Mile is a mile. So it's a 2 square mile radius, my whole neighborhood. And we had three different gangs. Well, it was other little gangs, but the three main gangs in our hood was what I just named. So when we was coming up, like I said, probably around like 11, 12 years old, we already had our stuff set up, our territories, our hood, this, that, this. So what ended up happening was BCB and Fam, they always was arguing, getting into it with each other, fighting and all of that shit, right? So what they felt like they needed to do was everybody on this side of Burr Road going back west towards Lasher. All of them supposed to be BCB, and everybody on this side of Burr Road going towards Evergreen, going east. All of them is Fam First. They went by Fam Boys or Fam First or Fam, whatever. So, with that being said, while they was trying to split the hood up like that, they came to us. BCB came to us first. And, a lot of y'all might have heard about BCB. Them niggas reckless. Well, anyway, BCB, they came to us and they wanted us to join them to go against Fam. But Fam was our people too. You know what I'm saying? Some of our OGs already had relations with Fam and had kids with them and all type of shit. So we real life family with them. You know what I'm saying? Burr Road and Fam, we is family for real. Like, we don't just say that because we around the corner from each other and we just grew up with each other. Like, no. We real life had family ties. People from Burr Road, they got with people from Pearson and they had kids. You know what I'm saying? We go to the barbecues together, family gatherings. We go out to eat, all type of shit. Like, we real life family. They come to our house, we come to their house. They go in our house, we go in their houses. We go to sleep in each other's houses, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We go eat up each other's food. We holler at moms, pops, cousins, uncles. We play with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, we real life family, but we two different cliques. You know what I'm saying? So BCB thought they was on one, thought they was gonna recruit us. You know what I'm saying? To be a part of their shit. And on the other side, don't get BCB twisted. That's our family too. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how the hood work. Like, everybody in the hood know each other, fuck with each other, all of that. But when you young and you gang banging and stuff like that, y'all get to arguing and split up, and that's what happened. We all grew up together. We all know each other. We all fuck with each other. We the same shit. It was just, like I said, men growing up in the hood with nothing to do, no money, no shit. Testosterone be through the roof. So with the testosterone being through the roof, we want to fight and argue and claim territory, and that's how gangbanging started. So I'm just telling y'all how, gangbanging started in my neighborhood. Now, we had guys older than us that was, doing their thing and everything, but we elevated. We went a whole nother level with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas older than us, they was getting money and shit like that. We was the ones reckless, tearing up shit and you know shootouts and beefing with other neighborhoods and going to clubs, starting shit. That was our era. But the era before us, them boys just get money and stay out the way. But we was a whole different breed. So anyway, back to what I was saying with the recruiting, BCB is our family too. You know what I'm saying? And one of the main leaders from their side, his daddy and my daddy was best friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we tied in with both sides. We tied in with BCB and fam. You know what I'm saying? And my daddy and my man's daddy been best friends for years. Like literally, they worked together. Them niggas drunk beer together, watched the games, ate chicken wings together, all that shit. My mom's a cook, or my daddy a barbecue, and he'll have my man's daddy come over, and the rest of they boys and shit. They be watching the game together, eating the barbecue, drinking, all of that shit. Like real family. And this is my daddy and they main leader, daddy. And not to say it like that, but just breaking it down how this shit is. So like they main guy, his daddy and my daddy was best friends. So we had ties on both sides, you know what I'm saying? So when they came to recruit us, I'm like, nah, bro, we doing our own thing. We ain't beefing with y'all, we ain't beefing with them. And we do our own shit. We on our own block doing our own thing. Y'all the ones that want to take over the whole neighborhood and, had this side versus this side and all that dumb shit. That's what y'all on. That ain't what we on. So I explained that to my mans. That his daddy and my daddy is best friends. I explained that to him because when they was doing the recruiting, he was one of the main ones going around the hood doing the recruiting. Because it had got real at that point. So, yeah, both sides was recruiting. Like, hey, it's us versus them type shit. So, when they came with that, I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that, With fam, it wasn't never like they tried to recruit us because they already knew we was, we all one, And it wasn't never nothing like that. So, it was always cool, with that. But with the BCB side, with us not... going under their wing, some of their guys started going against us. So we started having beef with BCB, type shit. And we wasn't even on that, but they was on that with us. So it was like fam and Burrow was against BCB. Well, really, BCB was against fam and Burrow, really. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of fights, shootings, all type of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy as hell. And we all was in the same hood. Like I said, our hood was 2 miles deep. North, south, east, west. So we saw each other every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day it was something crazy. And it was like that from the time we was like 12 years old to, about 21, 22 when I went to prison. So this went on for a good 10 years straight. You know what I'm saying? And we all in the same hood. We all know the same people, all that shit. Like, man, I done been to functions where I'm there chilling with the people, we cool and all that shit. And then some of the BCB niggas show up. Because they got family with the people that I'm rocking with at the damn gathering. Or another way, I'm at a gathering. And fam niggas show up. Because they people connected with my people. We all connected. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it wasn't no getting away from each other or none of that. It wasn't none of that other side shit. We was all in the same fucking hood. And we was all beefing with each other. It was crazy. That was crazy time zone. And anybody that grew up around there, so let me see. That was probably like 2000, Yeah, around like 2000, 2001, all the way up until um, about 2010, 2011. Yeah. So it was like a good 10-year stretch. We was beefing with each other about nothing. Literally about nothing. My face look a little shiny, y'all. It's cocoa butter. I putting cocoa butter on my face and shit. I take me a shower when I get up. I put the cocoa butter on and it is what it is. So that's why my face might seem a little shiny. But the beef went on for a long ass time. So we wasn't like killing each other and shit like that because we all knew each other. You know what I'm saying? We know if something like that happened, your family gonna come after mine, my family gonna come after yours. It was too much of that. So the most we did, we fought, and it was shootings, but we wasn't shooting at each other. We just like letting each other know, like, you know what I'm saying, get your ass back type shit. So, man, it was real crazy. But anyway, fast forward to tape, Fam and BCB ended up clicking together. You know what I'm saying? Some time me into the war. They ended up clicking up. They put their differences aside and they got together. Well, when they did that, it caused the truce with us too. But some of the BCB members still had their differences with me and some of my guys. So it was still BCB versus Burr Road, but BCB and Fam together. You know what I'm saying? And with them being together, Fam still rocking with us. We, you know what I'm saying? We still the same shit too. So it's like to a certain degree, we don't get into it like that. We don't fuck with each other, but we don't get into it with each other because we all connected. It was, man, if you know, you know. That was a crazy ass time zone. But anyway, one day, I'm on the block with the boys, we kicking it. And one of the guys from the BCB side, he had came to the block. Like I said, we all connected somehow, some way. So it ain't like, we out to kill each other. We all know each other. So he came through, told us about a party that was going on around the corner. But it was a house party. So it was like, all right, let's go through there and see what's going on. So we all mobbed over there. We all walked over there. We mobbing is walking. You know what I'm saying? So we mobbed over there. It was like 2 blocks away. It wasn't far, So we mobbed. We get there. Damn party got shut down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Moms wasn't having it. I don't know. I guess niggas got to drinking and started acting up. Moms wasn't having it. Kicked everybody out. So we mobbing back to the block. While we mobbing back to the block, it's like 10, 15 of us. No lie. We all just mobbing through the hood, So right before we get back to the block, a car pulled up on us. And it was some Fam niggas and some BCB niggas. You know what I'm saying? All in the car. It was 2 Fam niggas, 2 BCB niggas. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it was 5 of them, my bad. It was 3 BCB niggas and 2 Fam niggas, And like I said, they clicked up. So now they rolling with each other and doing shit together, So they in the car and they pulled up on us. And long story short, they was trying to crack jokes on me, type shit. So we got to going back. Me and my man got to going back. Flame their ass, tore their ass up. And the shit that we spoke on was all fakes because everybody out there knew what it was. So at this point, it's about 20 of us. Like I said, it's about 10, 15 of us from the block. And then you got the 5 in the car. So it's damn near a good 20 niggas out here that heard all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And they know it's real because we the hood. We all was there when shit was going on. So basically, me and my mans flamed them niggas about some shit that happened, and they had us fucked up. So the niggas pulled off, like, all right, y'all got that, woo woo. So they pulled off. We keep walking, we get to the block. We see their car ride past us, while we walking to the corner, because we used to post up on the corner. So we mobbing back to our corner. The BCB and Fam niggas shot past in the car, they cut up the street down there where our corner at, you know. So by the time we get to the corner, they meeting us. We coming this way, them niggas coming this way. Boom, we both meet at the corner, same time type shit. So they walked up on us. They were like, yeah, so what was all that shit y'all was just talking around the corner? Woo, woo. You know, we like, that was just supposed to be a little roasting session. Like, y'all niggas real life was mad about that shit. So they wanted to fight. So this just showed me, like, all them niggas that was in my crew that was claiming shit and all that, these niggas real life was soft as hell. Because when them fam BCB niggas put the pressure on us, on our block, all of them niggas fell back. It was only me and my homie that was roasting them niggas when they rolled up on us. It was only me and him that stood up to all 5 of these niggas. You know. Man, we squared up with them niggas. We was about to get it on. We was right on it, right? I'm walking up on them, squaring up, walking up on them, all that. They bagging up, because they already know I got hands. Everybody know that, you know what I'm saying? So they bagging up and shit, you know. While they bagging up, next thing you know, a gunshot go off, blah. And when it went off, they took off running. They ran back to their car. So they like, oh, y'all niggas want to do that? We be back, woo, woo. So they ran in the car. They jumped in the car and pulled off. Now, these niggas is some killers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, look, we ain't about to play with them. It's time. Because they going to pull back up and they going to get to shooting. Them niggas is killers, you know? So I'm telling everybody, I'm like, look, and mind you, all the other guys that was there, them niggas stood back the whole time. They wasn't on shit, none of that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling the guys, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, we gotta suit up because them niggas gonna pull up and get to shooting. So it's time to get ready. So we all got in position. You know, we was ready. No lie, we was ready. One of the guys that was in that car, he dead now. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Bear. He is dead. So this ain't no made up story. You know what I'm saying? This was some shit involved with a guy that's gone and dead now. And I don't play with the dead. So this is real shit, you know. So anyway, while they dipped, you know, to go do what they did, I called Beezy. I made a story about Beezy. It's called Tough Guys Finish Last. Rest in peace, Beezy. So if y'all want to, you know, find out who Beezy was in the hood, go back to that video. That video will tell you who Beezy is. But anyway, I called Beezy. I'm like, hey, you know, it's on the floor. You feel me? Them niggas came through here. One of the homies shot at them, and, you know, it's up. So I'm like, look, I'm going to tell you like this. If they come down this street, we tearing their ass up. We not playing. And Beezy, top hitter, you know. You don't get on his line talking like that and you ain't on it. So Beezy knew I wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? He like, look, man, just chill out. We're going to handle that, blah, blah, blah. Don't even worry about it. I'm like, yeah, all right. Long as you know, that car come down the block, we going to tear that bitch up. So I hung up. He ended up coming to the block. Beezy came to the block. He came and posted up with us. He like, look, y'all chill out. It's all good. We ain't gonna do that. Whoop-de-whoop. Like, I already know y'all serious, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, look, you know, I'm like, I don't want to go there with them, you know, on some real shit. Like, I'm not into all of that, you know. Like, I ain't trying to go there with them. But if they own it, they own it, you know. And what happened was one of the homies, he had shot in the air, you know, to tell them niggas to get the fuck on because he seen that the rest of the crew wasn't trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Me and my homie, we would have got jumped by them 5 niggas. I mean, we would have been out there throwing them bitches, but it was 5-on-2. You feel me? So one of the homies pulled out his gun and bust that bitch in the air. And when them niggas hear gunshots, it's war. You know, they with this shit. So in my mind, I'm like, they gonna come back because gunshot was fired, you know. And that's the type of time they be on. Well, nah, Beezy shut that shit down, you know, because it was about to get real ugly. You feel me? But, yeah, that was just a little quick story time about in the hood, how we started gang banging and that shit went left. But, You know, I don't regret nothing. Life was great. It's been another episode of Roll Up a Pour Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.